Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hike 365 Live, the world's finest St. Louis hiking show. We have a very special show for you tonight. We've got some info on our latest hikes. We've got some special pictures that Kay's going to tell you about, and we're just going to have a good time. Thanks for joining us. You're watching Happy Trails Hiking.
Very nice. Good job. You've hiked a lot of miles this week.
Yes, I have definitely done a lot more miles this week than normal.
Yeah, my feet are tired.
I've got a little extra competition going on with some of my colleagues, and so I have extra motivation to walk.
Yeah, so he drags me along. But anyway, hi everybody. It's great to see you. We have like Matt said, we have a great show for you tonight. It is brought to you by our Amazon affiliate links, and thank you to those of you who are clicking on those links and making your regular purchases from Amazon. We do get credit for those. So thanks so much for that. It is really helping. You can find those links and our store at happytrailshiking.com/store. We have a lot going on, but I'm trying to remember everything that we need to do. We had 2 people last week that made their 365 miles already. And one of them is in the chat right now. And we just want to say congratulations to the Outdoor Nomad for completing his Hike 365 challenge. And Steve, I will send this to you in an email, as well as tag you on Twitter and on Instagram, because I know you're in both of those locations. And you can share this out. So congratulations to Steve, the Outdoor Nomad, for completing his Hike 365 challenge. Also, we want to say congratulations to Kimberly Austin, who completed her Hike 365 challenge. And I believe that I'll definitely send this to you in an email, Kimberly. And if we're connected in another way, I will certainly send that out. I will probably put them both out on Happy Trails Hiking and just put out on Facebook and put out a congratulations in general. So congratulations to both of you.
Completing the challenge about 50% ahead of time.
I know.
Nothing like it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So we've got 3 people who have completed before this week. And I believe we're adding another one this week, if I read the thing right. So there we go.
All right.
Do your thing.
So I know a lot of people are in the chat saying a hello. If you have not said hello yet, please go ahead and do that. Tell us how you're doing this evening. Tell us what you're sipping on this evening. Sometimes I'll have a very strong beverage of the alcoholic persuasion. But tonight I've got just good old-fashioned ice water because I've gone a lot of miles, and I think water is definitely in order for right now.
So I've got 2 things. 1, if you'd share this out with other folks and get more people in the room, that would be awesome. 2, I said at the end of last week's show that I was going to do a share your park sign, your photos of park signs and things. So I put that out on Facebook on Wednesday and on Twitter on Thursday. We had an amazing response. So before we get to what everybody else is drinking, you want me to talk about that now?
You should. Oh, okay. Yeah, you should tell people what you have.
Oh, okay.
Kay got visited by the wine fairy today.
I got a wine gift. I got home. We went on a little walk, outing mostly, because everything was so crowded today. But anyway, we went on a little outing. We did get over a mile in, but I got home and there was this bag on my porch. And I did want to say thank you to the wine fairy, Lisa from Scout and Cellar, my Scout and Cellar consultant. I have 4 wine samples, and this one is the Scout and Cellar 2018 Gallivant Zinfandel. Very fruity and strong. Tasty notes. We'll just go over those really quick. Fruity and bold, juicy and appealing with wild strawberry, macerated boysenberry, candied orange peel with a hint of tobacco on full-bodied frame with a lingering finish. Pairs well with bold and hearty foods or live streams.
It says that on there.
Whether it's barbecue pork ribs or a flavorful tomato-based pasta dish.
Are you getting all that on the nose?
Well, you tell me. I can definitely smell the orange there, and I can definitely smell the berries. I'm not getting as much of the tobacco, but hey, I didn't get to drink it yet. Anyway, so there's that. I want to share some park sign selfies. So please.
Okay, go ahead.
We're going to do that. There were 35 or 36 of them. So I'm going to start sharing those right now, and we'll share them throughout the show. So, and as soon as I'm done with that, I promise I will get to your drink. So keep typing those in there. All right. So start at the top. They're in alphabetical order. Adina went to Yellowstone National Park, and Adina is a travel blogger. So that is Adina's sign. And Barbara M is at Mesa Verde with her park sign selfie. And this is Cliff Reiser, and he hikes a lot at Riverbend Park. And you have to learn to read backwards. But Riverbend Park. So this is Cliff on one of his outings this week.
Did he check in a drink this week in advance?
Oh, he did not check in a drink in advance.
Enough.
But he deserves a huge drink because he did 50K yesterday. That's 31 plus miles. 50K. Phew. Go, Cliff. I can't wait for him to hit 1,000 miles this year because
that's a lot of miles.
I'm going to party. Okay, Fit Life Travel on Twitter. So at Fit Life Travel, send in 4 because on Twitter you send 4 pictures at a time. So Channel Islands National Park, Pinnacles National Park, Yosemite National Park, and Badlands National Park. And we've been to 2 of those. Yosemite.
Badlands and Yosemite.
Yeah, that's fun. Awesome. And then our friend Fred sent in Toad Suck Park sign. And I went, okay, you got to tell me where Toad Suck Park is from. And he was like, it's Arkansas, of course. So that made me laugh a lot, Fred. Thanks so much. And Fred's actually a personal friend. We know him and everything.
In real life.
In real life, not just on TV. Jennifer H. sent in Yellowstone with her family, and I know she went there last summer. And then Jennifer T., who is a travel blogger, is at Badlands National Park, but the Ben Riefel Visitor Center, which we really enjoyed when we went in 2018 and had the fossils, the fossil lab where they were cleaning up fossils and things. So that was really fun. And then Jetty from Twitter sent in Clifty Falls State Park. Now, did not send in which Clifty Falls this is because there's a Clifty Cave in Missouri. So I'm going to have to look up where Clifty Falls is. Or Jet, if you're listening, send that over to me on Twitter. That would be awesome.
Well, it's very green.
It is very green, but it's very green here now too. But I don't think that's here.
It's very difficult to tell. I mean, it could be like anywhere within 80% of the United States.
Right. Or it might not even be in the United States. Who knows?
Yeah.
So that would be awesome. Now, if you all would like to share your park signs, but you forgot to send them or you didn't see my post, you can type at Happy Trail. No, not at Happy Trails Hiking. Hashtag Hike365 Challenge and put them over on Twitter, and we will try to get to them by the end of the show. And if we don't get them by the end of the show this week, we will certainly get to them next week. So just at Happy Trails Hike and then Hike365 Challenge, that will get them to me for sure. Or just Hike365 Challenge will get them, and I search that one every week. So you'll get to see that. All right, I better get to everybody else's drinks because, wow, I have not even introduced or said hello to anyone in the chat yet.
All right, let's
sorry.
See what we got.
All right, Outdoor Nomad's here. The Idahonian is here. Hello to Within Hiking Distance. Lori Bryant is here. And people are saying congrats to Steve, the Outdoor Nomad. And Lori has cold tea. It probably used to be iced tea, but it's now cold tea.
Wouldn't iced tea be cold as well?
I would guess. I don't know. Cold tea. I'm not used to hearing it that way. So okay. Outdoor Nomad has a vanilla milkshake, which is cool because, well, it's a milkshake, but it's neat because today is National Ice Cream Day. Just saying. Within Hiking Distance, just water, but may have beer later. I like the way you're thinking. And Idahonian says, my legs are wrecked. I'll have a splash of 10-year tin cup whiskey with some icy water.
Oh, Nice.
And I'm sorry your legs are wrecked. That does not sound good.
Might have been a really good day.
That's true. Chris Coney says legs wrecked here too. Yeah, you got some big miles this week too. Hike with Mike's here. It's good to see you, Mike. And Computer Chick Productions is here. Went to Yellowstone last summer, so we were there. And Chris Coney says I need to visit Toadsuck Park the next time I'm down there, meaning Arkansas. Yeah, that's true. No ice maker is broken. Oh, no ice. Got to get that fixed. Or find some ice trays. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I'm sorry, Lori, that stinks. All right. Now, I greeted everybody in the chat, and I've done that. Let me drink some of this wine.
Okay.
I don't care what you talk about.
All right. Well, so whenever you were reading the wine description, it listed off a bunch of different fruits. For example, it listed off wild strawberry, and it also mentioned macerated boysenberry.
Macerated with sugar, yeah.
Or chopped boysenberry.
Macerated would mean added sugar.
Oh, okay. All right. I was thinking like with a machete chopping.
No.
Nope. Okay.
Machete and macerating are not
macheted boysenberries. That's what I thought it was. Okay. And candied orange peels. Are you getting any of those things? Orange or boysenberry or strawberry or machete?
I'm getting berries, and no, I'm not really getting. I get a little bit of orange, and maybe the tobacco smell. Tobacco at the very end. But Kenny says it was a totally awesome day, but his legs are wrecked. So that's awesome. It's fantastic. And within hiking distance, going to switch beer to ice cream. Do you want to see more park signs first, or do you want to go over everybody's miles first?
Oh, let's look at some more signs.
More signs? Okay, I can do that. We'll do that. That one and park signs and that one. Okay. There was Clifty Falls. This is John M., and he is in the challenge, and this is Fort Monroe National Park. That was cool. And this is Christy P., or it's her kids. They're at Big Bend National Park. They were there over Christmas. She's a travel blogger as well. And this is Lori B., and this is Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And I think that this was our trip. Her and I's trip.
Okay.
It wasn't last year. I think this is her and I's trip in 2017. This is Marty's crew, and they were just at Robbers Cave State Park, and we're gonna get to see some pictures and things from there too. Sweet. Mary Ann P. used to teach with me, and went to Kootenai National Park up in Canada.
Yeah.
And the Continental Divide. And then Atlantic Ocean is there, and that way and that way. I thought that was neat. And the next one is neat too, Banff National Park, and it shows this is on the Continental Divide, so that's pretty cool. And then this is Mike Shane from Memories in Motion Photography, and he went to Wilson's Creek National Battlefield, and it's over in Springfield, Missouri.
Okay. Yep. I think we've been there. It's just been a long time.
Long time.
Probably at least 5 years.
Oh, longer than that. I don't remember.
I think we stopped in there one time when you were still teaching on like a spur of the moment weekend trip to Branson.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't remember doing that, but okay. I believe you. And then Outdoor Nomad sent in a bunch. He was like, I don't know if I can find any, but I think he was kidding. Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge, then Craters of the Moon National Monument, nice. Then Dinosaur National Monument. I really want to go there.
Yeah, I'd like to hear how that is.
And then Theodore Roosevelt National Park. And this is not the park sign I got. I think this one's the one for the North Unit. And I did not get that one. I got the one for the South Unit. Then Shenandoah National Park, North Entrance, Fort McHenry, and I think the next one's the last one. And then Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yes.
So we know that one. I don't know that we know that sign or that we've been at this spot, but we know the Blue Ridge
We've
Parkway
done some of the
is
Blue
part
Ridge
of it.
Parkway.
So that's cool. All right, so let's go over some miles, don't you think?
Yeah, it's time to look at miles.
All right. Did I miss anything? Oh, I don't know. It says beer float.
With the right beer and the right ice cream.
Actually, we've done that.
That could work.
Haven't we? We've done a coffee ice cream.
We did a tasting. This was a few years ago. St. Louis is a huge beer town. And we were at an event several years ago, and they had a very special kind of ice cream that paired well with this really great stout, or it might have been a brown ale, but it was dark. So it can be done. It's kind of tough, but.
Okay. Lori says that the picture that she sent in for her selfies or for a park sign was when we went to see the fireflies.
Ah, okay.
So a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like 2000.
That's probably the one you were thinking of.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. And Dragon Roams is here. Hello, Dragon. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. All right, miles. I'm supposed to share miles now. We're doing well on time. We're
doing fine. Yeah,
all right. So share all of those miles. Look at all those miles that people have gotten.
Wow. Okay. So for those who are not familiar with the sheet, what we're doing here is we're just showing each team what they did over the past week, and then what their total for the year is, and then a percentage against the target for the current date. So we've got Cliff Riser with 67 miles. And Happy Trails Hiking, Kay and I got 28.4 miles.
Woohoo!
Kimberly Austin, 19.8 miles. Chris Zacconi, 24.6 miles.
Woohoo!
Marty's crew, 21 miles. Outdoor Nomad took a rest week. And Shannon Reiser got 11.9. And Kenny the Idahoan got 12 miles. So for this week, we have logged 185.59 miles. And then just looking over the grand total, that's going to say what each team has for the whole year. And then you can see the target column there. That's where we would be if everybody got 1 mile per day. So if you got 1 mile per day for the year, we'd have 201 miles as of today.
All right. Thank you very much, Matt. Good job. I want to say hello to Die Bullfrog 79. That is Uncle Al. It's good to see you. He said beer and a raw egg.
Whatever makes you happy.
I won't have that, but you enjoy, Uncle Al. And then I see several people, Hike with Mike and Dragon Roams, and within hiking distance, said they all forgot to put in their miles, and that's okay. We'll look for those this week. That's fine.
Yeah, go ahead and log them, and you'll get credit for them next week.
Yeah. No problem. I'm looking forward to having new places on our map all the time. So fantastic job. And Dragon Rome says he did his first solo backpacking trip recently. That is awesome. That's very cool. We've got a thunderstorm going on here. So if you hear thunder.
Hopefully we don't lose internet.
Yeah. One time this week, the power went out. Just flickered really quick. But anyway. So, so that's that. I do have a map. Are we ready for our map?
Everybody loves maps.
Everybody loves maps.
And if you don't love it, just pretend that you do.
Right, exactly. So these points that are on the map here are the places. I didn't get Kenny's in there. I'm sorry, Kenny. Pretend there's one like up here for Kenny the Idahoan with Sawtooth Mountains.
It's invisible pin in Idaho.
Right, exactly. So, and I didn't put ours in either. So pretend there's one around St. Louis as well. Oh my gosh. I am a map slacker this time.
Well, just tell us about the ones you did get.
Anyway, so this is the Marty's crew is up here and hiking in Kansas, but they're also hiking in Oklahoma. I was gonna say, oh, that's Outdoor Nomad, but nope, took a rest week. So they were at Robbers Cave in Oklahoma, and Chris Oconee was hiking over here, and this is Kimberly Austin over here, and these are Shannon and Cliff Riser down here. So yeah. And then this is Matt and Kay here. And this is Kenny the Idahoan up here.
Okay.
We didn't have as many different places this week, but that's okay. That's all right. No problem. So yes, I'm a map slacker. Lori's like, map slacker. Ha 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 ha. And Rally Creative is here. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. So that's our map. That's our thing. Miles. So okay. So we're at 4,369 miles for the week. We might not have had too many like different places, like map pins, but there are lots of pictures from our miles this week. Marty's crew went on vacation, and so they did several hikes on their stuff. And Inspired John's in the room. It's great to see you, Inspired John. He's here. He's just not here. All right, he's not here. Ignore John. I'm kidding.
Okay.
All right. So pictures that everybody else turned in.
Trail pictures?
Trail pictures,
Yeah,
not park
let's see
sign
trail
photos.
pictures.
How about that? These are from Kenny the Idahonian. We always enjoy these. No pressure here, Kenny. Yeah, that's awesome. And then a twilight picture. Let's just stare at that one for a second.
Yeah, that's neat how the movement of the cloud is reflected in the lake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, is it a reflection picture, Kenny? Like, are you staring down at the lake and the trees and mountains are reflected off of it? 'Cause what?
That's very interesting. So,
like, I think like that's the bottom of the lake.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're seeing, or is it like a dual, like two pictures smushed together? Gotta tell me.
This is
amazing.
Unique.
And Chris Aconi says, killer photos. I want to be on that island. I agree.
Yeah, I like the island photo. That island was really nice.
Yeah, very pretty. And
the last one, I don't know whether it's just one picture or if it's a composition, but it's really striking.
Oh, he says it's upside down.
Okay.
Okay. That's fun. Oh, no, it's water reflection. So the other one is upside down. He was telling us several things. So this is a water reflection.
Mm-hmm.
That's
so you're
cool.
seeing what's in the water and you're seeing something reflected on the water too.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that really is neat.
Way to go. That was fantastic. And Hike with Mike says, if I'm not too lazy tomorrow morning, I'll get up before dawn and walk to the swamp and see if I can get a comet picture. I was waiting for somebody to turn in one of those comet pictures this week. But anyway, no big deal. Awesome. You got to share that if you get it, Mike. I need to see that picture. All right. Thank you very much, Kenny, for sending these in. Those are 3 amazing pictures. Great job. Oh, he said both. It's a water reflection and it's inverted. So it's upside down too. Okay, I understand kind of what you mean. Man, my brain. You're hurting my brain, but that's okay. No big deal. Good job. That was awesome. All right, I got rid of a tab on my computer. That's fun. All right, so next, like I said earlier, Marty's crew went a lot of places. I believe these are the same video, but we'll see what happens here. Must have been raining on the rough canyon trail. Wow, that's neat.
Okay.
We like hiking in the rain. That's all right. Very cool. Okay, so that was Rough Canyon. And then Robbers Cave Trail is next. Whoops, I forgot to get rid of that one. Robbers Cave Trail. Got too many things going on. Sorry, guys. There it is. No, that didn't help. Pick that one. All right. So these are Chris Aconi's pictures. And he did a bazillion miles, like 24 miles, Allentown to Palmerton. in Pennsylvania on the AT. And there's a ton of pictures, per usual. Those are bear rocks.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Sideways rocks and a mini bear.
Yeah, or a ground squirrel.
Ground squirrel.
There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. The knob.
Okay. Well, that's nice. On top of the mountain.
Mm-hmm. Bake oven knob shelter. And I asked him in the Twitter chat if it felt like a bake oven this weekend. But
well, if there's any kind of elevation, it wouldn't have been as bad. I think it'll still be hot.
Yeah, he said it was warm. Lots of water. That's good. Pretty lilies. Well, I was an outhouse. I guarantee it. Go back. Yeah, top of an outhouse. So. Nice campsite. That's nice. Power lines. Yes, Pennsylvania has rocks, he says. And he also said it's definitely smoking hot in there.
Okay.
And Dragon Rose is agreeing. Only a couple of rocks. Yeah. And Inspired John's from the Allentown area. So that's cool. Very cool. All right. More. We can do more. Ooh, there. Sorry. Slow computer. Lots of rocks.
Yeah, this is a neat trail. Like the rocks are more jagged than some that we see.
Yeah. Definitely not the rolling hills of Tennessee and the Smokies.
Yeah, they tend to be more smoothed off.
And that's it. Very cool, Chris. Great miles, great trail. Nice work. All right. I do have one from the Outdoor Nomad this week. He did take a 0 mile, zero week, but he says quarantining at home. And he sent in a picture. I just think he's proud to be sending in pictures because he can make it work. We worked hard at getting it to work, But anyway, glad to see that you're quarantining while there and napping. It's good. Nice job, Steve. Thanks for sending in a picture. All right. Now we'll go back to Marty's cruise stuff because I have to be able to find it. All right. Robbers Cave Trail. There it is. I knew I'd find it. I want to talk about rocks. Your rocks.
Robbers Cave. Okay.
Robbers Cave. Danger. Don't do it. Don't go here. Sorry. Very pretty. This is not what I expected Oklahoma to look like.
That's Oklahoma?
Welcome to Oklahoma.
Oh, I thought it was Arkansas. Okay.
No. Robbers Cave.
Oklahoma.
The crew does love rocks. I remember taking them to Elephant Rocks last year for the Midwest meetup, and they just loved climbing around on rocks. Oh, got all the ducks in a row. Look at that.
There you go.
Nice.
It's like a leading line.
Yes. Very nice. Good vacation pictures. Good hike. Good hike. Thanks for sharing that one. There's more. Sorry, guys. Going fast. Rough Canyon Trail. These are from Doug and Brittany. And Doug and Brittany are friends of the crew, and they're part of the crew. So very pretty. There's water there, too. Rough Canyon. Very rocky. This is where we saw the rain earlier. So you can sit on the picnic table if you want to.
All right.
That's cool. Thanks to Doug and Brittany for sending those in. And then Mountain Trail to Lake Carlton and Lake Wallace. Lake something Wallace. There it is. Lake Wayne Wallace. There we are. Okay. More Oklahoma rocks. It's a toad. I found it first. Very cool. Chris Acone says, I bet there's snakes in there in that
Could be.
robber's cave. Yeah, probably. If I were a snake, I'd like it in there. Oh, very bluffy and pretty. Looks like Missouri, like the Ozarks.
Yeah.
A lizard. See?
Mm-hmm.
Lizard. Not a skink, but a lizard. Lake Trail. We've seen lots of those on our camping stuff this summer.
Mm-hmm.
And a lake. Very pretty lake. See, there are hills in Oklahoma. That's cool. Very pretty. Looks like a good vacation, guys. And then they have a Coon Ridge Trail as well. Not seeing Marty's crew here tonight. Hope they're all right. I know that they're
Might be recovering from a trip.
might be getting ready to go back to work tomorrow. Coon Ridge Trail, and these are all in Robbers Cave State Park. So that's an interesting one. There's a tree growing out of a rock, which looks like it was built, but interesting. And that's a tree that's growing wonkified. Anyway, that's an interesting tree. I see why they shared it.
It's an acrobatic tree.
Acrobatic tree. Exactly. All right. Cool. And then they went one more place to end out their vacation. They went to the Kansas Arboretum Nature Center. Kansas Landscape Arboretum. There we go. Got it. And it rained with raindrops on the evergreen leaves.
Yeah, that's nice and calming.
There's a bird up there. I know that's what they were taking a picture
It's probably an eagle.
Probably.
A little white head.
We don't know though. Because every time I say that it has a white head.
Well, I said that so you wouldn't have to.
Thank you. That's Doug walking and swinging. Oh, he's blessing the trail, getting rid of the cobwebs.
Yeah,
I know that's what he's
Cleaning
doing.
out the cobwebs for sure.
Yay, Doug. Good.
It looks like
you.
going over the pit of eternal peril there.
Hopefully not, but that's a rickety old bridge. Or it looks rickety.
Well,
it might
just
be
kind of
sturdy.
fell off the foundation on that other end.
On the other end,
yeah.
maybe. I bet Tori was not happy to go across that. There's another spot that I'm not sure about.
Well maintained.
Tori, I'm sorry. I know your family made you go across those. Ooh, look at all the cornflowers. How pretty is that? Brown-eyed Susan, yumminess. It's Kansas. That's for sure. Yeah, more Kansas. Wildflowers. We have wildflowers everywhere. Don't know what kind of tree. Oh, what is that? Do you know what that vine is? I don't know, but it's pretty yellow flowers.
Yellow.
Very nice. I like it. Thank you very much. Cool. And then, all right. So those are all the pictures that we have. And yeah, look, I love the Kansas landscape. Exactly. And Coco and T is here. Hello. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. We're going to finish out with our park signs. Is this true?
We should do a few more park signs. I bet we don't have time for them all, but we could at least do 5 or 10 more.
Yeah. If you haven't sent in your park sign and you would like to send in a park sign selfie or park sign picture, we'd love to see them, and we'll probably share them next week. But if you want to share them on Twitter using hashtag Hike365Challenge, that would be awesome. And we'll try to get them on next week's show. So let's take a look at I bet we can do a few more park signs. There we go. All right. So we ended there. And then this is Patty E. And she and her husband were in the Badlands a couple years ago. And Haleakala.
In
Hawaii. And I want to go there. And then Kaloko Honokohau, another Hawaii one.
Yeah.
Anyway, very cool. Thank you, Patty, for sharing those. Those are really neat. I'd like to go visit those. And then this is from Paula Z. And she sent in 2 collages of them, pic collages. So Sequoia and her family there. And I believe that's mom and dad and parents and grandkids. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the whole family.
And Kings Canyon. And we've been to both of those. I don't know that we took park sign selfies then. We have to go back.
It's been a while.
Petrified National Forest, and we've not been there. Carlsbad Caverns and Grand Canyon, and I believe that's the South Rim sign. So very cool, Paula. Thank you for sending that. And she sent another one as well. Hope you guys aren't hearing that thunder. Great Smoky Mountains National Park. They've been to Haleakala as well.
Wow.
Yosemite, Mount Rushmore, Gettysburg National Military Park, and Yellowstone. Cool. Very, very cool. Thank you so much, Paula, for sending those. Very neat to see. And then this is Tom S., and he sent in a few. This is at Grand Teton. And that's the park sign coming in from the south, coming in from Jackson.
Definitely looks familiar.
And then this is Ouray, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
And they call it Switzerland of America. And it's the lookout point right there. So, yes. And then this is Tom's last one at Glacier National Park. And I think that this is the sign on the east entrance of Glacier. Very cool. And also sent in one from Alberta, Canada. So very fun. And then within hiking distance, we have Saguaro National Park. And for Matt and I have a picture next to that sign. And for our Facebook post, I put our picture there, and she said, coincidence, Kay, where I picked this on Sunday. So she used that one and this one, which I used our Death Valley one. This one's way cuter. Very cool. Thank you very much for sharing those. And that's all of them. So guys, if you want to send in your park signs, I'd love to see them on Twitter. And yeah, send in Hike 365 challenge. And I've got a few that have come in during the show, but yeah, we'll get to those next week. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, we'll save a few for next week.
Yeah. And Hike with Mike says Petrified Forest sounds scary. Petrified Forest is just rocks. Lori says it's very cool. We haven't been to the Petrified Forest. Lori got to go years ago.
We saw a singular petrified tree.
Petrified.
I believe in Yellowstone. Yeah, they have one.
There's a petrified tree.
Well, there might be more than one, but we found one.
It has a fence around it.
Yes.
So we saw the one that has a fence around it. So there's that. Okay, guys. Keep getting in your miles, even though it's raining and stuff. We'll try to send the rain someplace else other than Lori's house. She says that we keep sending it to her. So sorry.
The rain's good.
Anyway,
I don't mind the rain.
Rain's good. Anyway, Mid-10 Outdoors is here. Hey, Patrick, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well down in Tennessee as well. And my chat is not updating, but Chris Acone says fried tree is not tasty.
I can imagine it would not be.
Not a thing. And then Dragon Rome says Petrified Forest is a nice spot, and he wants to get back there. So, that's really fun. So thank you all for joining us for Hike 365 Live tonight.
We've had a good time, and we appreciate you being here.
Yes, keep sending in your miles and your pictures. And if you want to share park signs, please use the hashtag Hike 365 challenge either on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and I will get them on the show next week. Thanks so much, and have a great week, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.